Well, we have reached the regional semifinals in Ohio high school baseball, and joining us now, as he does every Tuesday, Jordan Cairo, the Director of Scouting for Prep Baseball Reports Ohio. Jordan, thank you for joining us.
No problem, Mark.
Let's talk about Division I. As last week in the district final, St. John's, they had little problems with Clay and Anthony Wayne in Springfield. On the other district final, well, that one came down to the last inning.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a battle of two Titans matching up with Anthony Wayne and St. John's. St. John's, like you said, they took care of business. Anthony Wayne, they had a scare there. They were down two in the first inning, but as we've talked about with them all year, with that veteran presence, I think they had 5 guys that were first team all league, and a bunch of those were seniors. I think 6 seniors in general had earned some sort of all league honors for them, and the guys that didn't were juniors. So they're just very veteran, latent lineup. They had no flinch in them. They came back, won a tight ball game against Springfield 6-5. But this one against St. John's is going to be really interesting. Can't wait to see what happens. I think a big part's going to come down to if Duquette's going to throw for St. John's. He's been dealing with some elbow soreness. If he goes, flip a coin, I give the slight edge right now to Anthony Wayne. I would assume Braden Weiss is going to go for them. But with JP Wagner in that offense for St. John's and those 2 sophomores that have been doing it all year on the mound for St. John's, it's going to be a really close game.
It's interesting that we have Anthony Wayne, the NLL champ, St. John's, the track leaders meeting. The last time we'll have a track NLL matchup, so a lot of bragging rights on the line Thursday at BGSU.
Absolutely, man. I can't wait.
Meanwhile, in Division II, Defiant Central Catholic, what a ball game Saturday in Archbold as David Jimenez threw the complete game victory and scored the game-winning run in the 8th inning, the 2-1 victory for Defiance. The Bulldogs right back where they normally are in the regional semifinals, playing Village Bay Thursday at Bowling Green's Carter Park.
Yeah, I mean, that was a game that's been indicative of what they've been doing all year. And I think obviously Defiance fans are very happy, but the happiest guy might have been Coach Palm over at Findlay University, because he gets David Jimenez and Aiden Kessling next year down on campus, and they're 2 of the top Division II recruits in the entire state. And Defiance has been winning those 1-0 ball games, 2-1 ball games all year. They're playing Bay High School. I would take Defiance again just because they can pitch and play defense, and that travels no matter what. But it's high school baseball, who knows? But I'm not a betting man, but if I was, it'd be on the Bulldogs again.
And when we're talking high school baseball, perhaps no better setting than Hamler's Garrett Parrott Field at Patrick Henry High School. That will be the Division III regional site, Ottawa Hills. The Green Bears have been on a roll. You called this a couple of weeks ago. You said this was a team that could do some damage, and they have done just that as they're in the regional semifinal against Gahanna Columbus Academy.
Yeah, and Columbus Academy is literally about 30 seconds from where I grew up. So, but I'm still rolling with my Ottawa Hills guys. I think they're going to get it done again. And I think we hit on this a few weeks back. They were seated well below where they were talent-wise just because of the schedule they played in the regular season. They knew going into this year that they had a talented team. They wanted to test themselves against the Division I, Division II opponents in the early seasons. They took some L's, but just like any good program, you're seeing the dividends pay off now with Sebastian Stevens and Jackson Snyder on the mound. That combo, they can beat anybody in the state, the Division III level, and I think they're going to end up making their way to the state tournament.
High school baseball season ending for more and more teams, but the youth baseball season is just getting started. A lot of Prep Baseball Report showcases coming up in the very near future.
Yeah, we actually have our first one tomorrow. I'm very excited. Over the next 2 days, we'll see about 100+ guys. I think the last count was 108 in the next 2 days at Kent State University. Great place to have a showcase. But as the high school season gets winding down, ours picks right up. So it'll be fun. We kind of get to go through this cycle of watching high school baseball, targeting some guys that may have popped up, like a Jackson Snyder, the guy we just talked about from Ottawa Hills. We get to see those guys in a showcase setting against other top prospects in the state. So we'll get going tomorrow, and then we'll do it about every Tuesday, Wednesday through August. So we're excited.
And as we've seen with basketball, the summer baseball season in many cases is even more important than the spring high school season, because that's when you're getting more scouts out. That's where you really have a chance to build your reputation. In fact, there are even some cases of talented kids who won't play high school baseball, will just focus on travel baseball.
Absolutely. I mean, a a big part of that is college coaches are playing. I mean, college programs are playing during the spring season, obviously, as well. So it's harder for them to get out and see spring baseball. But I think the last time we checked, I think 8% of high school players go on and play at the next level. But what you see in the summer is those 8% join each other. And really good teams like Demand Command in the Toledo area, for example. They get a bunch of all these Anthony Wayne guys, these St. John guys, some of the top guys on the team, and they come together. So not only are college programs not playing during that time, they're getting to see a mixture of some of each of these talented high schools programs join each other and play. So it's a little higher level of talent at times, but obviously we've talked about, I mean, Anthony Wayne, St. John's, I mean, that's going to be one that college, that's going to match any summer baseball game you see. But in general, you're going to see a little tick up in the talent level, and it's exciting for sure.
Well, iron sharpens iron during the summer season, that's for sure. I want to thank our guest, Jordan Cairo, Director of Scouting for Prep Baseball Report Ohio, for joining us tonight and all season long as we've gotten you ready and prepared you for the high school baseball season. And now we turn the page to the summer baseball season.